living and dead things. This morning I woke up well rested next to my grandchild. Her mother came for her, and while I was doing the morning shopping, the spirit came alive in me again and began to speak. Encounters, guests, conversations. They happen every day, seemingly at random, with whoever. Sometimes a sentence someone said years ago comes back to me and only later gains its true meaning. I remember once after a shift, Jay saw me at the store and asked, "How are you, Balaz?" And I replied as the script dictates, "Thanks, I'm fine." To which he said, "You're not fine. You're just saying that. No one's really fine. They just say they are." I gave an awkward smile, but he was right. I'm a hypocrite. If I were honest, I could even say something like, "I'm fine, thanks." But in more detail, I'm not fine. The same grind every day wears me down. My daughter also has her own struggles. And to top it off, I was warned early on that I'm going to die someday. I turned 30, and ever since then, I've been aging, weakening, losing my hair, my teeth are going, my skin wrinkles. This aches, that hurts, people around me die, and I will too. Maybe today, maybe in 50 years, but certainly. And until then, my body becomes less beautiful, less energetic, and less fragrant. That wouldn't be the typical response, and it would definitely disturb people. So instead, I always go with the rehearsed answer, "Thanks, I'm good, great. I went here, did that, ate this, bought that, this happened. Tomorrow I'm looking forward to that." People often say, that's the way life goes. We're born, grow up, age, get sick, and die. But no one really wants to grow up. No one wants to get sick, or grow old, or die. It's hypocrisy, a learned line. That's the way life goes. But that's not life. That's death's logic. Nothing that inevitably ends in death should be called life. Like a cut flower. It still looks beautiful. It seems alive. But decay is certain. But let's not talk about that, right? It's an uncomfortable topic. But is it really wise to avoid thinking about death? Just fill the in-between with all kinds of interesting, but often meaningless things? I simply cannot imagine that one day I will not exist. It seems impossible. The answers like, surely there's something after death are not enough. Life and death aren't a gamble. We only get one shot. I can't place my bet on both red and black. At this point, I almost fear meeting people, because I know the script will come. We talk about everything. I get pulled into it too. And afterward, I think, well done, Balaz. You just killed their soul, and let them smother yours too, politely and with good intentions, because you didn't want to burden them with something eternal, with words that matter, out of politeness, in case they'd be offended. If I have to talk for more than a few minutes about external things, it's not just my soul. Even my body, my nervous system protests. I feel like everything is dead. I'm not speaking, I'm deathing. That's what people feel when someone talks too much, especially emptily. It's draining. Now, even when smart, kind, attentive people talk, I often sense it. It doesn't come from anywhere real, and it's not leading anywhere real. What I long for is to show, without caution, pretending, fear, or pressure to please, who I am, or rather who God makes me to be. To show what He gave me today, and to care less and less about people's opinions. It's awful that you can talk freely about a good feast, drinking, sex, success, even Buddha, Allah, or any kind of spirituality, even about God in general. But when Jesus and His words come up, the air freezes. Immediately, everything splits in two, because even His name has power. How much more His words, His Spirit? I long for Him to increasingly fill my words, my life, my actions, and for me to share this more freely. And then even the simple, "How are you?" conversations can become words of life. Anywhere, anytime.